Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I just did a video on the new Peugeot 308. I tested the hatchback version, the plug-in hybrid version, which is basically the top of the line version. And I also got the opportunity to test the absolute base spec version. That's the car I've got right here, and this is the SW version, the station version. And I thought I made a quick video about this car to see what you get if you spend the absolute minimum on a Peugeot 308. If you want to see my full review on the Peugeot 308, I will leave a link in the description box to that video. But in this short video, we're only going to take a look at the differences that you get on this baseline spec. We're going to start here in the front because this is where the biggest changes are. For example, you get a completely different grille on this baseline car. It's completely made out of plastic and you don't get the shiny chrome parts that you get on the higher level trims. The headlights are also a little bit different. You do get LED lights as standard, but if you go for the GT version, you really get these narrow headlights that look a little bit more sporty, and these are just a little bit wider. The daylight running lights are also a little bit different. You do get the same styling. It does look like an elephant tusk, but it's not a continuous light strip, but you get these different sections. And just below that, the air inlets, the fake air inlets, are not glossy black, but just matte black. You get 16-inch wheels as standard, and you don't get like a proper rim, but you get these wheel caps that actually look pretty cool. They actually make the wheel look like a proper rim. At the back there are two main differences. You get different rear lights. They do have the same design, but the inner workings are a little bit different. They don't have like the 3D motif that you get on the higher spec cars. The lower part of the rear bumper is also a little bit different. It's almost completely made out of black plastic, and you don't even get the chrome strip around the fake exhaust. The interior is also a little bit different. It's a little bit more plasticky. You do get a digital gauge cluster behind the steering wheel, which is really nice. And you also get an infotainment screen here in the middle, but it is a little bit different compared to the higher spec cars. Because on those cars you get this big screen as well, but also another smaller one down below that shows some hotkeys, some shortcuts. That's actually really handy. But in this version you don't get that. You get this plastic panel that has just physical buttons and physical dials. Now on the dashboard you get these soft touch materials, which actually feel pretty nice, pretty soft. But again, it also looks a little bit more plasticky than in the more expensive versions. The same for the steering wheel. It looks nice. It's basically the same small steering wheel that you get, but again, it's a little bit more plasticky. This entry-level car is a 1.2 3-cylinder gas engine producing 110 horsepower, and it is mated to a 6-speed manual. Now I'm not going to do a full test drive on camera right now in this short video. I did just drive it for an hour and it is actually plenty of power, the 110 horsepower version. In my full review video, I tried the plug-in hybrid version that has 225 horsepower, which of course is a lot more fun to drive than this version. But if you're not looking for a lot of power, I would say this is adequate for this car. So that's it for this short video. I hope you liked it. Again, make sure to check out my full review on the 308. I will leave a link in the description box below to that video. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one.